out there. It's your girl, Happy Cutie. It's been a while, it's been a long time. I know you all miss me, right? But I'm here again with another beautiful episode and talk with Happy. Yes. And I just want to ask a question. Why don't you know how to cook? Yes, you. Why don't you know how to cook? Either you're a man or a woman, a girl or a boy. Why don't you know how to cook? Well, I didn't grow up with my mom. I didn't grow up with my parents. We had a maid that does all the work for us. Cooking is not my thing. I don't just like it. I don't just want to learn it. I don't like cooking. It's so stressful. It's so boring. Blah, blah, blah. Lots of flimsy excuses. Excuses that are not even necessary, that are not even important. Those are rubbish. Well, there is no excuse for you not to know how to cook. There is no excuse at all. Like, no excuse at all for you not to know how to cook. Cooking is not something they sit you down and tell you, this is what you're going to put. Oh, yeah, put Maggi. Oh, yeah, put salt. Oh, yeah, pour water. Oh, yeah, put granite oil. Fry it. Do this one. Cook it. Stick it. It is not something they sit you down to teach. It is something you use your sense to do. That's the truth. Do your thing. Do what you want to do your own way. It's not something they are going to force you or push you to do. Let me tell you, cooking is one of the easiest things to do. Yes, there is workload there. Washing of the dishes when you finish, like when you want to cook banga, you have to pound the banga and all of that before cooking. Yes, it's a little bit stressful, but it's one of the easiest things to do. Cooking is simple. That is the truth. Now you may be like, they don't teach her now. They teach her how to cook. She grew up with her parents. So that's why she's doing it easy. Is that, is this? No. I am telling you, cooking is easy. To learn it is, you don't even have to learn it. Just use your sense now. You used to eat the one other people cook. Then cook. Then cook. I did not learn. My mommy did not sit us down or sit me down and tell me, okay, even when you want to cook stew, you have to put the pot in fire. You have to pour your granite oil. You have to put your onion. You have to put this. No. I just started doing it. Go cook. In my house, they don't tell you whether you know how to cook or it's nobody's business. Go and cook, and the food must be sweet. So it's something we grew up with. I don't even know. I can't even explain how I started cooking. I cannot explain it. I cannot remember, but I know nobody sat me down and tell me this is what you should do and this is what you should not do. Now, some men will be like, kitchen is for the women. I cannot enter the kitchen and start cooking. It's a lie. Men cook, women cook, my father cook. If my papa cook a goosey soup for you here or okra soup, you go lick your 10 fingers. And that is the truth. My mom will be in the house. We will be in the house. My daddy will cook. It's not, my daddy doesn't have that pride that will be like, I am the man of the house, so I don't have to. He doesn't have it. And that's one thing I love about my father. Yes, you may be saying I want to boast. I'm boasting about my father. That is one thing I love about him. He cooks whenever he wants to cook. And he cooks well. He cooks good. I can count how many times my mom has cooked in this year. I can count how many times. She doesn't cook like that. If we don't cook, my dad cooks when he has the time. Cooking, you don't have any excuse to say you do not know how to cook. Cooking is not your thing. Don't say that. Why will you say cooking is not your thing? But eating is your thing. You cannot cook, but you can eat. We even have recipes. They have like tutorials on YouTube. They have it there on Facebook. How to cook rice. If it's yam, if it's beans, if it's soup, they have it there. You can go online and learn. So you don't need somebody to sit you down and this is something you just use your sense. You have seen videos, you have watched people cook. You have seen, even if you have not seen your parents or your mother, you've not seen your mother or your sister cook. You've gone out, you've gone to your friend's house and you've seen them cook. You see some kind of things, they want to cook stew, you put your this, you put your that, you put your this, use your sense. Okay, how many Maggi am I supposed to put in this thing that will not be too much? It's calculation. Cooking is calculation, is sense. If you have sense, you will know how to cook. Sorry, but it's the truth. You just think, you just sit down, okay, just like you're cooking noodles. You want to prepare noodles. You'll be like, okay, they have you want to prepare one, they have one Maggi inside. And you use your sense, okay, if I put all of this Maggi, you know I'm seeing this sachets of this Maggi, it's like it's too much. If I put everything, it's going to be too much. So let me just put small and then I test and see how it is. That is the same thing about cooking rice. That's the same thing about cooking stew. Okay, I want to cook stew. Let me put two Maggi and see first. You put two, then you test it. Okay, it's like it's not coming out the way I want. You put small salt and test it. It's like it's not coming out the way I want. Then you add one again. Before you know, you start getting the taste. Okay, I think it's enough. Nobody say you won't cook. You just carry salt. You carry Maggi and you test it. Oh, salt don't pass. I said it. I don't know how to cook. I said it. Cooking is not my thing. I said it. This thing is not my thing. I don't know how to cook. Guy, girl, learn it. Sit down in your house, think, calculate, and do this thing. Cooking is simple, very, very simple. As I'm like this, there are some soup I do not know how to cook. But if I want to, that I've not cooked, let me not say I do not know how to cook, that I have not cooked before. But if I want to cook it, I am very sure I will cook it and cook it well. That is the truth. It's not like I'm trying to brag. There are some soup that all these Igbo people cook, or Yoruba soup and all of that, that I may not know how to cook because we don't cook it in our house. But if I want to cook, or somebody gives me money and say, cook this soup, I will use my sense to do it. If I want to get more ideas, I go on the internet and I check for how to do it, and I do it, and I'm sure it's going to come out well. So do not tell me you do not know how to cook. There is no excuse on not knowing how to cook. Go and learn how to cook. It is very important. If you are alone and you do not have somebody to help you, you can do this thing to yourself instead of relying on somebody, or relying on that your friend, on that your roommate to come and cook for you. Learn it today and it's going to help you. Stop buying food outside all the time. Morning, you go out to get food. Afternoon, you go out to get food. Night, you go out to get food. Is that how it's going to work for you? All this money you are spending, if you channel it on cooking one pot of soup, you will eat it for at least 2 days. If you eat it in the morning, you can eat something else in the night and still eat something else in the afternoon and still eat it in the night. It's going to last for you. Learn how to cook. Go and start cooking. Cooking is your thing. I am telling you, cooking is everybody's thing. It is good to cook for yourself. So don't see cooking as something that is difficult. Don't see cooking as something that is stressful. When you start saying that word, start saying that thing stressful in cooking, that is what will get you tired of even starting to cook it. So just put in your mind that cooking is for everyone. It's something you must do. Okay? So if you think you don't know how to cook, I am telling you, you know how to cook. You've not just tried it and you've not just put your mind in it. So go and try cooking today and you will love it. Thanks for watching. See you next episode. And if it's your first time coming across my channel, kindly click on the subscribe button and also share my video, like and also share. Thank you guys. See you next episode. Bye.